Alright, today we're off to the outlet mall, the Leesburg Outlet Mall, because I had heard that outlet stores are not doing very well, so I wanted to check for myself to see how the Leesburg Outlet Mall is doing here in Leesburg. You can get a lot of good deals here at Leesburg, but my favorite store here is the Nike store, so that's my main goal, is to go to the Nike store. So here we are. This is I like to take the back road to the mall, because the main road, the front road, there's always a lot of people, but this back road is not too bad. So if we go in through the back, wait a minute, where's the oh, wait a minute, I think I made a mistake. I should have taken a left right there. Shit. Oh well, I have to make a U-turn here somewhere. Just go in through the back, and I end up on the other side of the mall where the parking is easier, because everybody parks in the front. Yeah, I like to park in the back because it's easier to park back. All right, here we are, everybody. The Leesburg Outlet Mall here in Leesburg, Virginia. It's still kind of early. It's like 10:30, so there shouldn't be, on a Friday, so there shouldn't be too many people, but that could be just an illusion, because this is the very back of the mall. This is the very end of the mall. I would say the southern end of the mall, and you know, not too many people go back here. Many people go to the middle of the mall. This is one of the few outlet malls here in the area. This is one of the outdoor outlet malls. The other one that I know of being the Tanger outlet malls out by National Harbor in Maryland. Across the bridge across the Potomac into Maryland, but that's a little too far. Actually, no, it's about the same distance as here, except you have to go all the way out to Maryland, which is, of course, as we all know, is a different state. Wow, it is pretty quiet here. I don't know if anybody's open yet. Right, when it's quiet. Look at this. I don't think I've ever seen this place this quiet. So there's the famous footwear. I remember buying a pair of shoes here once. Yeah. And then immediately returning it. That's what I did. Because I found a better deal somewhere else. Atleta Polo by Ralph Lauren. Problem with this old DJI Osmo Pocket 1 is I can never figure out how to hold it, because it's so tiny. It's not like a regular gimbal where you can just grab it with your fist and it's easy, but this thing is so tiny, you just kind of have to hold it daintily with your fingers. So I was thinking about getting like some kind of attachment. Actually, I do have an attachment, but I forgot to bring it. Okay, they have yeah, well, it's nice that there's not too many people here today. Here's the Nike store. This is where I'm going, to the Nike store, just to see what's going on at the Nike store here, to see what they have, and then I'm going to continue my tour. First, I have to go to the Nike store. Here's the main area over here. Here's the Nike store, right? I don't know if they're still, I don't know if they're already open or not, but maybe they're not yet open. Oh, they are open. Okay, let's go into the Nike store and see what they got here while it's quiet, because it's not going to be quiet for too long. Alright, everybody, welcome to the Nike store. Let's see what we got in here. Let's go right to the men's section. And, oh, I gotta turn it off. We got some music. Alright, well, they got 40% off of everything here. I don't see anything they like, though. These are like Pomeros, or, well, these are Air Maxes, yeah. Air Maxes. These are like triple black Jordans. Jordan 1s. Triple black. Some more Air Maxes. I've seen this in the other store. Oh, this is at 150 bucks. A little too much. How about getting the Jordan lows? What do you think? 70 bucks with 40% off. I don't know, they look good though. Or these waffles. I want these waffles. 40 bucks. 40% off, it's 24 bucks. What do you think? Alright, well, I may come back here to buy something that I saw. So, but for now, let's continue. I want to go to the Adidas store and to the Under Armour store over here. Yeah. Alright, let's continue with the tour of, yes, starting to get busy. It wasn't busy earlier, but now it's getting busy. Because it was either here at the Leesburg Outlet stores or the Tanger Outlet stores out by National Harbor, which is about the same distance, but I went here because at least this is in the same state. Here's a Reebok store. Maybe I can check out the Reebok store as well. But I'm not really sure about the Reeboks though. Here's the food hall. Food hall gets pretty crowded around lunchtime. This is a Simon property, as opposed to the Tanger outlet, which is like a Tanger property. And there's also a Puma store here. There's a Puma store right there. And Steve Madden, Boba Hero. You can get some boba. All right, well. And here's a Karl Lagerfeld. You can buy perfume and clothing. Swarovski for jewelry and glass pieces. Salvatore Ferragamo. Here's a Skechers. You know, Skechers sells those easy slip-on shoes that are easy to slip on. They're having a sale too. Buy one regular price and get the second pair half off. Not a bad deal. And a Coach store over here. Lucky Loft Outlet. Here's a Kate Spade. Kate Spade store is still open even though Kate Spade is dead. I believe Kate Spade committed suicide, didn't she? Alright, let's see. Abercrombie. Cosmetic stores. There's an UGG store right here. Yeah, well, you know. Oh, they're new. UGG store. Oh, they're still around, huh? Even though their shoes are ugly. UGG store is still around. I mean, UGG is still around. In fact, they'll be opening this store summer 2026, which is now. So they should be opening soon. Here's a Tory Burch store. He's another women's handbag store. Another Pacific Sunwear. Oh, this place closed. But it's going to be a Hollister pretty soon. Hollister coming soon. I don't know when, but soon. Not really into Hollister. Hollister sells like California casual wear, beach wear, things like that. Here's a store that's closed. I wonder what this store used to be. Huh. It's a lot more closed stores than there used to be. There's a Zales jewelry store. Here's another store that closed. Timberland. Well, Timberland is coming, but the store that used to be here is gone. It's closed. Well, that's pretty interesting. A lot of stores closed, but then at the same time, new tenants are moving in, so they're not closed for too long. Anyway, let's go to the Adidas store, which is right over here. This used to be a Wilson's leather outlet store. I used to go in there and check out all the leather jackets, leather pants over here, but no longer. Here's the front parking lot. Let me go to the Adidas store and see what they got at the Adidas store. Oh, I hope it doesn't rain. They didn't say it was going to rain, but let's go to the Adidas store over here. This is the Adidas store, everybody. Let's go in here, see what we can find. We might have something cool in here. We might have something on sale or on markdown or whatever. So we'll see what they got. I'm looking for a nice Adidas shoes, but nothing too expensive. How much are these? These are Superstars. I found some Superstars at Burlington Coat Factory for $35. Here it's $100. So I got a good deal at Burlington Coat Factory. Here's an SL72. These were pretty popular when I was. This is a retro issue, but SL72s were pretty popular when I was a kid, and I really wanted one, but I could never afford one. Adidas SL72s. Maybe I could buy one. It's only $50. Well, not only $50, but $50. All right. Well, that's it for the Adidas store. I didn't really see anything I liked over here. Let's continue on with the tour. Still not many people yet, but it's they're coming. Still pretty early. So let's go over here to the Under Armour store over here. There's also an Oakley store down this way. Or maybe, where was the Oakley store over here? Cole Haan. There's a little plaza you can sit down at. If it's not too hot, or if it's not raining or snowing or anything. That's the problem with these outdoor malls. They're always at the mercy of the weather, Mother Nature. So if it's snowing or raining or really hot or really cold, then you know, it's hard to walk around. But let's go check out the Under Armour store. See if I can find some Under Armour things that might be good. Let's check out the Under Armour store over here. There's the New Balance store here. Toy Magic. Oh, maybe they have some nice Back to the Future toys. Well, let's check out the Under Armour store. Oh wow, 50% off of everything, huh? Okay. Let's check out what they got. Under Armour. They're still playing music here, but not as loud as the Adidas store. Here at the Under Armour store. Okay, well, there's nothing there. Nothing here, I mean. Let's go check out the Oakley store. They have an Oakley store here somewhere. Where's the Oakley store here? The Oakley store is somewhere down here, I believe. This is like the other wing. Oh, they got New Balance. Maybe I could get some New Balance. I wonder how much the New Balance store shoes are. Bad. I got a toy store here. Levi's, and they even have an as seen on TV store here. Pretty quiet around here, huh? There's an as seen on TV. I don't know if they have any. There's another store that's closed. I wonder what that used to be. I hope it wasn't the Oakley store. Huh. Speaking of the Oakley store, I don't really see it. So hopefully he didn't. I hope he didn't close. Here's the Old Navy outlet. Old Navy. Maybe they sell. I remember I bought a nice Back to the Future T-shirt there. Old Navy. Huh. There's the lids down at the very end there. I wonder what happened to the Oakley store. Maybe the Oakley store closed. Huh. Here's the Merrell. You can check out the Merrell store over here. Oh, well, this is the end of the mall. This is the Joseph A. Bank at the very end of the mall. Here's the Merrell. I like Merrell. It's just a little expensive. But I once bought a pair of Merrell hikers at Gabe's for 35 bucks. Because Merrell's usually costs, let me see here. Yeah, those are like the hikers that I bought at Merrell. Merrell's usually cost around $100, something like that. But I got it at Gabe's for 35 bucks, which is not too bad. Okay, well, this is the end of the mall. This is the very end. Joseph A. Bank. No Oakley store. I wonder, did they close or did they just miss it? Nothing here but the parking lot and the exit over out there. Here's the lids. Oh, what happened? Are they not open yet? The lids is not open yet? Why is the lids always closed, man? Even the lids at the mall is always closed. Yeah. Okay, well, not gonna get much business if they don't open. A closed business is a business that doesn't get any customers. American Eagle Outfitters here. You know what? I'm going to go into the Old Navy outlet and see if they have that. If they still have that Back to the Future shirt that I saw there, but it might be at a discount. So, might be at a discount. You never know. Let's check out the Old Navy here. Old Navy. Navy Old. Old Navy's been around since the 80s, I believe. So, and they're still around. Oh, where are we going? Men's. Here's the men's. Let's check out the t-shirt. All right, well, you can see the Back to the Future shirt here at Old Navy. Okay, well, let's go to the As Seen on TV store here. You might have the As Seen on TV store. You don't really see at outlet malls. You just see it at regular malls, but it's kind of peculiar to have an As Seen on TV store here at the outlet mall. But well, we'll see what we have here. It might have something. Might have something As Seen on TV. For you younger people out there, TV is like a box that has pictures coming out of it. All right, well, nothing here in the As Seen on TV store. So let's gonna try. Let me try New Balance. Maybe something at New Balance. Yeah, this place closed. Holy Magic Bands, Entire 7. I wonder what Entire 7 is. They sell a lot of women's dresses and things like that. I wonder what happened to the Oakley store. Maybe they closed. I don't see it. Maybe I missed it. I don't know, man. It's weird. Here's the New Balance store. Let's see what we got over here. 40% off apparel. Let's see what we got in New Balance. Let's see what New Balance is all about. Okay. Let's go New Balance, everybody. Where's the women's? Here's the sale. Let's try the sale. Let's try the sale here. Got men's sale. Kids sale. Okay, well. Nothing today. Let's go look for the Oakley store. I know there used to be an Oakley store here. I'm not sure where. Maybe I just missed it. I could swear there was an Oakley store here somewhere. I hope it didn't close. I hope Oakley isn't going out of business like a lot of companies. Let's see. Oakley, yeah. That's what I suspect, though. I suspect it went out of business. So. The game. Yeah, a lot of companies are going out of business, especially after the pandemic. A lot of them didn't survive or just barely survived the pandemic, and now are just kind of hanging on for dear life. All right, I guess no Oakley store, so maybe I'll just go to see. Maybe I'll go back to the Nike store and buy those shoes that I saw for $24. Those Nike foam shoes. Okay. Oh, they have the love thing just like the one at Springfield Town Center. It's pretty quiet, I have to say. You gotta find somewhere to get a thumbnail. Oh yeah, somewhere to get a thumbnail. Find somewhere to get a thumbnail. All right. Well, I'm trying to find a place to get a thumbnail. Back at this part of the mall, trying to see where we could go. Maybe we can get it by the Nike store out here. There's the Skechers again. Oh, okay. We're going right back. Even this kiosk is closing. $13 for shades, but they're closing, so no more kiosks. So well, people are coming in. When I came in, there was nobody. Now there's a few more people running around. Still can't find the Oakley store, though. I suspect it did close, because I usually see the Oakley store. Maybe the one in Tyson's is still open. Alright, well, here's some boba. Not really into boba. The boba is the one you eat with the big straws, right? Big straws. Yeah, well, so okay, this is it. Everybody, it's the Leesburg Outlet Mall here in Leesburg, Virginia, about 35 miles west of Washington, D.C. A place where you can find outlet stores and great deals on things like clothing and perfume and handbags and things like that. Thought I'd check it out to see how dead or dying it is, and you know, it's quieter than I remember last time I was here. But then again, it's early on a weekday. I think usually on a weekend this place is pretty crowded. Last time I was here was maybe 4 years ago, I think. So it was pretty crowded then, but then it was hot. It was the summer also, but it was hot. Not as hot now, but still not too bad. All right, I think that's it. Say goodbye to Leesburg Outlet. Let me just find a place to get a thumbnail, and then we'll be off. Well, this part of the mall is pretty quiet. So these is like the back end of the mall now. We're on our way to the parking lot. So since I parked in the back, that's where we're headed, in the back. The back parking lot is where we're headed. Yeah, I'm just disappointed that I couldn't find the Oakley store. Maybe they went out of business. I hope Oakley as a company didn't go out of business. Maybe it was just that one store that was here went out of business, but now it's gone. All right, here we go. Here we are. Famous footwear. Greg Norman. This store has been here for a long time. So this store closed. I don't know how long it's been closed, but it's been closed as far as I can remember, since even when I was here last time it was closed. So hopefully it won't stay closed for long. And here we are at the back of the parking lot. I mean, the back of the end of the parking lot. Now I just gotta go. What time is it now? It's like 12. It's not too bad. All right, so here's the parking lot, everybody. Pottery Barn Outlet, Brooks Bros. Alrighty, well, that's it for that's it for Leesburg Outlets. And let's get back to the car and let's go back to where I need to go back to. Just hope it doesn't rain. I just hope it doesn't rain. Hope it doesn't rain. Pretty cloudy. It didn't say it was gonna rain, so hopefully it won't. I think maybe since we're in Leesburg, maybe I can go to the place that sells used football helmets. It's close by, so maybe I'll go there and check out what they got. Anyway, that's it for Leesburg Outlet Stores. I hope you enjoyed it. And that was my little tour of Leesburg Outlet Stores, Outlet Mall. So thank you for joining me on this walk around of Leesburg Outlet Malls. I'll see you next time.